Rockstar, GTA 6 is 600 GB, my 512 GB console. When you ask her if she is tired, did you just say I look tired? Online dating, men who want to live comfortably. Console fans, mobile fans, PC fans, people who play all of them and doesn't complain. GPU RAMs, AI, crypto miners, gamers. The great meme reset failing, me, creating my first ever meme. What a year, huh? Captain, it's January 5th. Microsoft wants you to stop calling them Microslop. Oh no. Anyway. Usain Bolt. Cheetah. World's fastest train. My scrolling speed when I see an AI video on my feed. How the nicest MFs to walk the earth loop before you actually talk to them. Teachers. Hundreds of hidden meanings to a poem. The actual author. The great meme reset. Brain rot. The blue macaws that inspired Rio have returned to the wild after being extinct for 20 years. You did it. You crazy son of a bee, you did it. YouTube showing me ads that I can't skip. Reads a theological book. Find something scientifically impossible. Try to apply logic to it. Damn miracle. Nothing. A jet to holiday. Main character realizes he's terminally ill, starter pack. Hey, are you sleeping? Removing from cold. Yes, now shut up. Have a coughing fit right now. Millennials. Gen Z humor is so weird. Millennial humor. The early 2010 starter pack. When I say no worries, I actually mean no worries for you because they're all mine now. I have anxiety. I have all the worries. I'm stealing yours. None for you. If you wanted them, then too bad. Grok. I heard he can plug in the USB plug on the first try. Read something. I don't believe it. Nothing happens. I'm right. When Avatar Fire and Ash makes over $1 billion at the box office, meaning we are probably going to get more Avatar movies. Me going to work with just 3 hours of sleep. Perfect day for gaming. Perfect day for gaming. Perfect day for gaming. Perfect day for gaming. Teacher, discuss with the person sitting next to you. The MF sitting next to me. Me taking pictures of random things I could draw, knowing damn well that I will never even look at them ever again. 2016 was 10 years ago. Every time I go on dating apps and ask people what their hobbies are, I'm reminded that travel is not a hobby but a class indicator. My grandpa survives World War with PTSD. Me, sitting home in depression. Job hunting in a nutshell. Me, companies, you have no skills and you're a loser. Venezuela, oil reserve, air defense, army. When your idol best friend didn't go to school, so you have to sit alone at lunch. I forgot my boyfriend's phone was lead, so when he went to the bathroom I decided to roam around Walmart. About 20 minutes later I hear Alyssa Stockton, your child is at register 10. I walk over there and there he is, my boyfriend, sitting there, on the bench, pouting that I left him. Me after choosing C as an answer on the test because I felt a spiritual connection to it. Me stumbling my drunk A into the convenience store and finding the CCTV camera. Nobody is born cool, except of course, people who clear the microwave timer after removing their food early. When the girl you invited over is so bored by Netflix's She film selection that she decides to leave, maybe because you were actually trying to watch a movie, Brian. Whenever you're unhappy, blame it on external factors, lack of sun pollution or the news. Whenever you're happy, internalize it to your identity. Well, you're a happy person after all. Be positively delusional when it comes to your mental health. Mom, in public. At home. God writing the script of 2026. When you're an adult and have to go to appointments alone. Realizing I got a much higher education than my parents, but they bought a house at my age and I bought this earbuds on sale. 2026 will be a great year because of 2016. 2026 will be worse because curse of the 20s, me still processing the 2023. When you still type GG after losing the match. Wife, did you use my expensive shampoo? Me, no, also me. When you hold the door for a girl and she smiles at you for 0.05 seconds, I'm aware of the effect I have on women. How it feels to open a PC game using the terminal. Taking a picture, girls. Boys. When the recipe says put oil into the pan. Me having a very specific problem no one else has, Google ChatGPT, Indian tutorial from 13 years ago. Maduro. Being arrested and having their oil taken. Make new memes. New memes. Using old templates. Using old templates. Make new memes using old templates. Make memes about meme reset. When treats are opened. After devouring the treats. POV. You put the rests of the meal outside in winter and not in the freezer. My dad met my mom for a second, lost her number, remembered she was a nurse and then called every hospital in the state to ask her out and I can't even get a text back. 14-year-old me watching the woman next to me on the plane eat 8 burgers in the span of a 7-hour plane ride. I will never forget the time that I helped interview a man for a job opening and when he was asked what he would contribute to the team he said probably snacks. We shouldn't invade countries somewhat, yet you aren't from that country. Curious, I'm very intelligent. Guys, I have a crush. It's always a crush and never a job. If I kidnap someone I'm a monster, a thug, a criminal. If you kidnap someone you take 300 barrels of oil worth $17 trillion. That doesn't seem fair. Men used to go to war. Well, I don't like war. I like winning plushes in a claw machine. My uncle, a little bad, told me you are doing pills. Me, you're talking with birds and I'm the one doing pills. When you are in a glazing competition and your opponent is a single mother of a special kid. Oh, I see. We are going to lose. Very badly. A surprise new president in Venezuela. Donald Juan Trump shares. 749 divided by 120. 749 by 120. I'm pretty sure I effing knew that. Me locking in because my age starting to get serious. No more snow days. School district replaces wintry days off with online classes. We got the F out of there just in time, y'all. Being 30 in the 80s. Being 30 in 2025. When you make a purposely stupid joke but everyone thinks you're serious. When someone asks me about directions in the city I lived in my whole life. My confidence level. Audio call. Video call. Face to face. GTA 6 is coming soon. GTX 1660. Intel i5. How do we tell him? The CEO of IKEA was elected president of Sweden. That's great. I hear he's still assembling his cabinet. Me when I think of the scenario of getting kidnapped with a stuffy nose and they tape my mouth shut. Me getting arrested by the government after mailing my draft notice back with a new no reverse card. Damn it, we graduated and he never noticed I like him. 5 years later. OMG, she liked me. Sometimes I read a text and think what a reffing psychopath, then press send. I once had a nightmare where a ghost was messing with me. After I realized the ghost had a physical presence I thought to myself I'm going to F this ghost, so I transformed the nightmare into a dream by spending half of it trying to F the ghost. After smashing through one of the walls in my house to capture and F the ghost I finally woke up. I have had no more nightmares like that since. Batman. There's a big dangerous cat upstairs. What? Cheetah. At this time, in our base. Where is that big cat? Meow. Yelling, you already did that move at us. AI videos and photos are slowly becoming undistinguishable. When you buy air but half of the bag is full of chips. When the examiner has personal issues with you. I have applied for disability, wish me luck. Why would you want a disability? Hope you're all feeling refreshed after the break. I binge drank and ate nothing but sugar for 10 days. It's a miracle I'm alive. Got in an elevator and this dog was just alone in it. People who say Australia. People who say Oceania. Harry Potter fans. No, you can't just reboot the Harry Potter franchise as a TV series with a new cast. JK Rowling. Haha. Harry Potter money printer go burr. Any man who can do this should be allowed to. One of the most terrifying experiences in life is when this turns into that. It's all good in the hood, I replied cheerfully, but deep down I knew there were many socio-economic problems in the hood. OneDrive just deleted all of my mother effing files off my mother effing computer without mother effing asking me, are you mother effing kidding me, you evil she-eating mother effers. When your custom character shows up in a cutscene. How bro looks at me when his joke flops in front of the girls and he needs a laugh. One of the most embarrassing moments of my life was in like 2013. This guy kept commenting on all my girlfriend's pictures and I said she's not gonna ref you bro, just to later find out that's the guy my girlfriend was cheating on me with, lol. You can't drink caffeine and then take a nap. You underestimate my power. Photo of Delta team that got Nicolas Maduro leaked. Me in summer at 4 PM. Perfect time to grab groceries. Me in winter at 4 PM. Oh, that's basically nighttime. Doors locked, pajamas on, day officially over. Washed my sheets today. God, it's so nice having clean sheets. It's a shame you only get to do this once a year. What's your taste in women? I don't know. Me looking at my kids' leftover Christmas candy. When you thought the world was about to stabilize but USA kidnaps the president of the country with the largest oil reserves in the world. Lord, keep this country under your care. People who eat steak and eggs. People who think steak and eggs are bad for your cholesterol. My favorite days of being a middle school teacher were when word got around that a kid named Frosted Frank was selling bags of cereal out of his locker. It went on for weeks and when they finally caught him the school came down on him like they had just taken down a crime lord. Breaking. Frosted Frank is in custody. Spends all night studying. Sleeps through exam. Me not affected by the TikTok ban because I never even downloaded the app. When you know the video is AI generated but you can't prove it. Me when I realize the age I'm turning in 2026 is sounding a little too serious. I'm sure you feel refreshed after the holidays. Me. Hair fall because of stress. Stress because of hair fall. After the movie it kind of stuck with me for a bit. Michael B. Jordan went to therapy to help decompress from playing Killmonger. Willem Dafoe after playing Green Goblin for 2 decades. My boomer dad whom I love has very weird ideas about how work works. Me. 2 people just quit at my job. Him. So they are gonna promote you now. Me. What, why would they do that? Now I just do 3 people's work. Him. But they have to pay you more now. Me. Man. Grandma, I said not to overfeed the dog. His grandma. Don't be dramatic, I did no such thing. The dog was only at grandma's for a day. When you oversleep after taking a nap on New Year's Eve, what year is it? Getting complimented by parents, friends, strangers, teachers, dentists. So are you religious? Seth created time to grow the things that it would chill. Someone is eating a fresh orange in this McDonald's. I smelled it and my head snapped up like a hunting dog. That smell doesn't belong in this wicked place. Health insurance companies just trying to survive. Greedy customers wanting their medicine and doctor visits to be covered. Life of a 2000 born. Panic at the age of enjoyment. AI implementation at the age of employment. October 31st 2026 and no one understands your costume. Trump. Siri send Consula mistletoe. Siri. Okay, sending Venezuela missiles tomorrow. Me sleeping at the back of the car while my parent drives back home. Also me the moment the car turned to that very specific corner, we are very closed at home. Wait, you guys actually thought the McRib contained rib meat? I thought that was a joke. POV. ICE officer heard Brazilian funk coming from my attic while I told him there are no Latina baddies in the house. What bro sends after he failed an exam? Everybody has to take the same test. Please climb that tree. I can't be the only one who screenshots my order confirmation even though they email and text me it. Free my cousin. Do not free his cousin. Let's be honest, January is just a giant Monday morning. I will be productive today. I deserve a short break. I will start in 5 minutes. It is now a philosophical issue. When I'm broke I have flashbacks of money I spent unnecessarily. Me smiling at the immigration officer pretending I have nothing to hide even though I have nothing to hide. Students, ChatGPT or AI, Wikipedia, reliable resources. The population of Scotland is around 5.25 million and there are 600 million cats in the world, so if every cat decided to invade Scotland each Scot would have to fight off around 114 cats each, and I really don't think they could pull it off. Alan Moore, writer wizard more Santa Rasputin impersonator. Not gonna lie, this guy's resume is much better than mine. Oh no, our neighbor lied. Hooray, I don't think cheering is appropriate, Karen. My music taste. Also my music taste. Me waiting for a very perfect time to start after making a very perfect planner. When you are a substitute of fourth friend who cancelled the plan in last moment. Me showing off my new badge after throwing my phone in the trash and keeping my empty cup in my hand. Professional retard. In France, a father received 350 days of paid leave after his colleagues donated their annual leave so he could care for his daughter with Can. Nobody. Power scalers when fictional characters dodge attacks that vaguely resembles light in an animated show. Won't somebody think of the Venezuelan oil? Everyone from Syria, Libya, Iraq etc. watching Venezuelans celebrate. I have played these games before. He took up 2 spaces but bought 2 tickets. I can live with that. When you lack X you embait and that's it, but what do you do when you lack love? How do you embait the heart? My hair is a bird, your argument is invalid. You never realize how boring your life is until someone asks what you do for fun. Your granny watching you all over the blanket she knitted. Meme reset, not on my watch. You should ask me out, just saying. Ask you out or what? These pants for starters. Did you soil your pants? You're really bad at this. At least I didn't chew my pants. When someone asks you to speak about yourself and all of a sudden you don't know who you are. 2026. Not the hero we deserve but the hero we need. Remember when floppy disks could save or destroy the world? I love you virus with emails. Are you challenging me? I support World War III, cause I'm too old to fight it. When you can speak British, Canadian, Australian and American, Mr. Worldwide. How much was that 3D printer?
Spare change, ma'am.